were the Eastern Slavs, hunters, farmers, river traders, divided into dozens of From the far north came the Varangians, fierce traders and warriors. From Rurik's small principality would rise a power stretching across forests, rivers, and continents.
Rurik's capital, Novgorod, became the first organized center of Rus, a gateway of trade and political power.
After Rurik's death, his kinsman Oleg took command, a strategist who would reshape Rus more than anyone before him.
Oleg traveled south, knowing the true power of Rus lay along the mighty Dnieper.
Kiev, rich, strategic, and perfectly placed for trade, would become the heart of the emerging Rus state. Oleg united Novgorod and Kiev, forging a powerful state that stretched from the Baltic to the Black Sea. The rivers became highways of wealth, linking Rus to the greatest empire of the age, Byzantium.
Oleg secured treaties that ensured trade, peace, and recognition, the foundations of a rising state.
But he also sought dominance, challenging the greatest city on earth, Constantinople.
The Rus reached its gates, testing its strength against the fortress of empires. After Oleg, powerful princes rose Prethi, but none would shape Rus more than Vladimir.
To unify his realm, Vladimir searched for a belief strong enough to bind all Rusts under one identity.
He sent envoys across the world, seeking wisdom, power, and the truth behind each great faith.
Nothing matched the majesty of Constantinople.
In 988, Vladimir embraced Orthodox Christianity, a moment that forever changed the soul of Rus.
The people followed, and Rus entered a new era, united by a single faith. Christianity brought new art, new architecture, and new alliances, transforming Kiev into a thriving medieval supercity. Yaroslav, son of Vladimir, turned Rus into a center of learning and law. His rule marked the golden age of Kievan Rus.
He created the first law code of Rus, a foundation of justice and governance that would echo through centuries.
Despite its glory, Rus was fragile, its princes divided, its unity fading.
Different cities fought for dominance, Novgorod in the north, Kiev in the south, and Vladimir Suzdal rising in the forests.
Prince fought prince, brother fought brother, draining the strength of the once mighty realm. While Rus fought itself, a storm approached, the armies of the Mongol Empire.
In 1223, the two worlds collided, and the Mongols revealed a strategy Rus had never seen.
The Mongols lured them in, only to surround and destroy them with terrifying precision.
Years later, the true invasion began. Ryazan was the first to fall.
One by one, the cities of Rus were crashed beneath Mongol hooves.
In 1240, the jewel of Rus, Kiev, fell. Its golden age was gone. For 200 years, Rus lived under Mongol rule, but this hardship would forge a new power. From the ashes of Rus, a small forest town began to rise, Moscow.
Its rivers became its shield and its lifeline. Moscow's princes played a dangerous game, obeying the Khans while quietly building power.
Even Kalita turned tribute into strength, wealth into influence. When the church moved to Moscow, so did the soul of Rus.
Without great battles, Moscow expanded through deals, marriages, and strategy.
Then came a prince who dared to dream bigger,
Dmitry Donskoy.
Under Dmitry, wooden Moscow became a fortress of stone.
For the first time, a Rus prince said no to the Khans. The army of Moscow marched to their destiny, to face the Mongol might.
At dawn, the soldiers of Rus prepared their souls for what could be their final day.
From beyond the mist came the storm. The armies of Mamai, feared across continents.
But Dmitry had a plan. A secret force hidden in the woods, waiting for the perfect moment.
Then, the earth shook as the two great armies collided.
Dmitry refused for command from afar. He fought in the front line with his men.
The Mongol assault was relentless. The Rus line trembled. Cracks began to form.
Then, like thunder from the woods, the hidden regiment burst forth. Trapped between two Rus forces, Mamai's army broke. The invincible Mongols were routed.
For the first time in centuries, the Mongol aura of invincibility shattered. Kulikovo did not free Rus immediately, but it lit the torch. A new power had risen, the power of Moscow.